Hey guys, welcome back to Kiwi Classics and Customs. So, carrying on with the Mustang Black Beauty, I've been chiseling away, whittling away at some firewall sections. So we got this piece in, and we made up a little piece to fill out that. Now, I've just left the gap here at the moment because we've got to figure out where the bell housing is going to go in here, and I just drew that on there because it's probably going to be around there somewhere. So we're going to swing the engine back in and just kind of nudge it back and see where the bell housing is going to fit and what we have to clearance. But what I did with these to make it easy to trim them, I've held them in with Clicos, which are these little puppies here. What you do is you just drill a 3/16 hole through your patch, your panel, and into what you're attaching it to. And this is just a neat look. Some of you will not be familiar with these, not all of you. But yes, almost like a spring-loaded rivet. You push, as you squeeze it in with these special Clico pliers, it gets narrow, and you can slide it through the hole, and then as it comes back, it swells out and it catches and pulls the two panels together. So that's quite a nice job of holding them in. So that's the story of the Clicos. So as you can see, it's coming together. But what we're going to cut away now, swing that motor in and see what we run into. And I'm back. A couple of days have passed, but hey, we're back on the Black Beauty. Obviously been making up these pieces, got them burned in. Got some nice bead rolls rolled around the edges. Same over here, got a section in there, filling that side of the firewall. A couple more bead rolls in it. It's all shaped up and looking pretty. So it's coming on nicely. Now obviously I've got this void here to fill. So with the aid of a bit of CAD design, cardboard design, made some templates. Got this cut out. That's just going to pop in there. We'll burn that in. So that'll solve that little problem. Now this piece took a little bit more fabricating. This just started out as a piece of flat sheet. I broke a 1/2-inch flange on it there, then used the stretcher to give us this curve, which is going to match up under here, like so. Made a little recess here to match the firewall. That's going to be the top of the transmission tunnel here. And yeah, using the Clicos, we'll get that popped into place. This is what I love about these Clicos. They're so quick, you can take it in and out and try it a dozen times. You're not trying to wind in and out tech screws, which eventually will strip the metal anyway, and you have to put a bigger tech screw in it. And there we go. One more at the bottom there. And we should be ready to burn in. That doesn't want to hold anymore. There we go. So that gives you an idea of what the firewall is going to look like. Obviously got a little bit of welding to do. So I'm going to get amongst that. See if we can't get this burned in today and show you the finished result. Try and get you guys in a little bit closer. Don't have Barry here today to do my camera work for me, so we're doing it off the tripod. But yeah, got that burned in now, so that's all getting nice and strong. Next is the center section. Got to punch a few holes in that and ready so we can spot weld up from underneath. And we'll be good to go. Before we do put this in though, what I've got to do is spray it down with a little bit of the rust off on these edges that are going to be overlapped. Just to, same as putting a weld through primer on. You just rub it around wherever you're going to be overlapping metal. Probably should wear rubber gloves for that, but my fingers have kind of become immune to it over the years. And I'll put one Clico in there. Be ready to go. Looking pretty slick, I think. Right, let's get this bad boy rolling. So tack in the corners first, get it rigid, and we'll work through everything else. Tacks. Here. Keep, watch what you're doing. Okay. So what again? About you guys, I think that looks pretty good. We got the plug welds to do across here, but that I'm going to have to, I'll probably do that when I got it up on the rack and I can kind of get up in here a bit easier rather than trying to stand on my head with a welding mask on and do it. If I can reach up from underneath when we've got the old girl in the ear, I think that'll be a lot easier. And that'll be done, but we can certainly move forward now, making the transmission tunnel and keep this project moving. So hey, thanks for watching, have a great weekend, and we'll be back with another video soon. See you guys.